What is up, everybody? Welcome to the February 2023 behind the scenes update video for the DD23 Productions Patreon. First off, I want to say thank you for your continued support. There have been a lot of changes to the Patreon page as of late. I am still getting into the routine of posting this video on Patreon on the 15th and then later on YouTube for everybody else on the last day of the month. Next month, I should be able to meet those deadlines, but I promise you'll want to stick around to the end of this video because we have a very special reveal that I've been waiting for a while to show you. First, a couple of housekeeping things that I want to cover because they're still new. About a week ago, I put up a poll on the Patreon for $10 patrons and up. That is for the movie watch party tier, and that movie watch party is taking place Saturday, February 25th at 5 p.m. Pacific or 8 p.m. EST. The poll was Zombieland versus the Emoji Movie, and you guys overwhelmingly voted for Zombieland. And so if you are a Patreon member and you're seeing this video before it's on YouTube, you still have a small window of time to join us for that watch party by upgrading to the $10 tier. We also have the Zoom Hangout taking place that same day at 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. EST. That tier is $5 if you haven't upgraded yet. There's usually about 5 to 10 of us in there, but the more the merrier, so there's still time to join. Both of those events are about 2 hours, and there will also be a 1-hour YouTube stream that's available to everybody in between those events. Right now, about 50% of the revenue that I make on YouTube has been going towards the short film, and we've raised almost $5 grand. That's freaking awesome. I will also say that my family is going through some changes. We are getting ready to buy our first home, and we also have a baby on the way. And so due to those circumstances, I do not have an official shoot date for The Fence, but I think it will be best if we take an entire year from January 2023 to December 2023 to raise funds for that film. I'll have much more to say about that project as time goes on, but next let's talk about the status of another script that I'm working on. As you may have previously heard me say, I am writing a feature film script that's inspired by Pollo Loco. I'm still not ready to reveal the title of that film, and I don't know when I'll reveal it, but anyways, due to my heavy involvement in the post-production of Pollo Loco, this past month I've not really had much time to write, but I did write 3 more pages of this feature film. We're currently at 35 pages into the first draft. I would have liked to be halfway done now, but with my family members getting sick and going back and forth to the editor's house to work on the rough cut of Pollo Loco, it's been really hard to get time to write. So there hasn't been any other advancements with the other scripts I've been talking about, but now that Pollo Loco is pretty much picture locked, I have much more time to write again. So I'm hoping to be much more further along with the feature film script by next month's update. Speaking of Pollo Loco, not only are we basically picture locked with that film, which clocks in at around 25.5 minutes by the way, but that also means that the sound designer, the composer, and the colorist have officially started work on the project, and when those 3 people are done, we have a finished film. I will say getting that rough cut done was definitely one of the hardest parts of production, but I am hoping to have a teaser trailer for you guys for next month's update. But in the meantime, here are 10 screenshots. 5 are from last month, but I feel like you get a better idea of what this film is going to look like by putting them all together. So the last 5 screenshots you're about to see are brand new. Again, remember, those images are not color graded, which means that's not what the finished color is gonna look like. I did talk to the colorist and he said he has a really nice projector, so I'll be able to see the film after it's colored in 4K, projected like it will be at festivals, and I'm sure it's gonna look so much better. Speaking of festivals, I have narrowed down the list a little bit more. We're looking at about 75 festivals as of right now. Due to some premiere statuses that some of those festivals have, I did have to move some of those festivals around, and so it's looking looking like the timeline for the festival run is going to be from March 2023 to August 2024. Again, I will be releasing trailers and clips throughout that festival run, and when the festival run is officially done, I will release the film for free. I have two more things I want to share with you before we start to wrap up this video. One of them is that special thing I promised to reveal at the beginning of the video. But first, here is some behind the scenes footage of what it was like to be on set for Pollo Loco on day 3.
Calm down. What's wrong? What did you tell? What did you tell him?
Action.
Mierda. They're here. I gotta go.
Vision, please.
That's what I think we're okay.
I stayed behind here.
Do we want to kill this light?
Oh, you want it tight. You want it tight. You want it tight.
I don't know if we go that way. If we do, yeah.
Okay, let's cut. Let's do another one.
I forgot the second.
Ready? Yeah. Just a second. Look, it's open. Okay. Action.
Mierda. They're here. I gotta go.
Great. Let them go.
You're still out, baby.
Yeah, you will. Yeah, you will.
And when you exit, Alright, settle in. Remember, we're going to start from the second. To cue him to move.
Sounds fitting. Hey, Derek, can we cheat you forward a little?
A little bit more to your left, Derek.
More to my left? Oh, okay. Like, right there?
Yeah, just step forward.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Forward, so don't lean on the wall like I...
Well, no, lean on the wall. But
Move toward the forehead a little bit.
Oh,
This is-
Pollo Loco, scene 16C, take 2.
What's that?
Second text.
Chico's there, huh?
Skip to third text.
Speeding.
Pollo Loco, scene 22, fuck, take 4.
What's that?
Action.
Amen. Do it. Make him suffer. We gotta set an example out of him.
Okay, boss.
Go ahead, Ramos.
Cut.
I'm sorry, brother. I know how much you felt for her.
suffer. We gotta set an example of him.
Okay, boss.
Go into Grandma's.
So there you have it. That's what day 3 looked like on the set of Pollo Loco. Next month, I'll be releasing day 4, and then I may release a video on YouTube that has all 4 days put together, because why not? But the big thing that I promised to reveal in this video is the official poster for the film. Now, I was hoping to have the finished poster for you guys, but we're still going through some revisions with the artist. So what I'm gonna show you is the first 2 versions of the poster, and you'll see that the Fiverr logo is on these posters because it's not finished yet. I am really happy with how this poster's looking. I feel like it really fits the tone of the film, and it definitely gives off those New Mexico Western vibes. You'll also see on the bottom left, it says filmed in New Mexico, hell yeah baby. And then on the right, it says shot on red. We did have the pleasure of using that higher end red Komodo camera that our camera operator was kind enough to let us utilize, which picks up a lot more colors than the Blackmagic 6K Pocket Pro camera that we were gonna use previously. We did use a couple of those Blackmagics as B-cams, but I would say about 80 to 90% of the film is shot on the red Komodo. Let me know what you guys think of that poster down in the comments. I would really appreciate your feedback. I think it looks freaking awesome. You'll also notice that our co-producer and associate producers from the Patreon have their names on the freaking poster, dude. I'm so happy I was able to include them on there. Now remember, for future projects when it comes to making the poster, it's first come, first served. So if we have multiple co-producers and associate producers, it's most likely gonna be the co-producers who get their names on the poster first. That pretty much wraps it up for this month's behind the scenes video, but I can't leave without giving a special shout out to our $3 patrons. The names that you currently see on the screen are our special Patreon members that have subscribed to the $3 and up patron tiers. If you see your name on the screen, you are freaking awesome. If I could, I would give you a big old hug, but obviously, you know, this is a video, but I seriously can't thank you guys enough for your extra support. Remember, if you want to get your name on the screen like that, all you have to do is subscribe to the $3 tier or higher. So if you're watching this video early on Patreon, it's only $1 more. I also wouldn't have the time or the funds to make these projects if it wasn't for G Fuel. They've been a huge supporter of my content for a very long time now. So be sure to use G Fuel code DannyD for 20 to 30% off at gfuel.com. You can also pick up a Danny Dorito 23 G Fuel shaker or a Danny Dorito 23 G Fuel starter kit for those of you that have never tried G Fuel before. You get my shaker along with 7 different flavor sample packets, which is a pretty good deal. And I know that you might be watching this on YouTube because you can't afford to subscribe to the Patreon. If that's the case for you, I totally understand, and I appreciate you watching this video to begin with. The ad revenue from this video does help support our future projects. But do remember that telling your friends and family about these videos is totally free. That is it for this month's Patreon update. Again, thank you for your continued support. I can't wait to share more about our projects next month, and I really can't wait to hang out with you guys in the Zoom Hangout and the watch parties. Every time I make one of these videos, it really puts into perspective how thankful I am to be able to do this in the first place. I could not do any of this without you, so just know that you're making a huge difference in my life. That's all for this one, guys. Until next month, as always, stay safe, be nice to each other out there, and never stop chasing your dreams. See you soon. Peace! Oh, you're still here? Well, I really don't know what else to say. I love you. I'm just drinking some dragon fruit G Fuel.